Is he the Son of Man that he should repent? Bless his name. And some of us think our deja vu moments are the only deja vu moments. But I'm here to tell you that God will give us some deja vu moments. What are you saying? I'm saying he'll repeat the good things that he has done before. God is not done blessing us yet. Just think back to that one time in your life when you know beyond the shadow of a doubt that it had to be God. Has anybody ever experienced a time in your life that you know that you didn't get out of that situation because of your own ingenuity, because of your own intelligence, not because of anything that man helped you to do, but it had to be the Lord. And I just want somebody to know that if God did it then, he'll do it again. Yes, he will. Prove it, Brother Swan. I remember when God made an oil well out of a jar. He did it with the widow at Zarephath. He said, go home, make me a small cake of bread. Bless your name. And the Bible tells me that the cruse of oil that she had never went dry. He did it one more time with the widow woman at Bethel when her husband died. He said, go get you some jars and take the oil and fill up the jars. He did it again. Deja vu. Look at somebody and say, deja vu. Bless your name. God will repeat his blessing. God took Moses by the Red Sea, stood him out there with a staff in his hand, stood out there and parted the sea, said, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. He did it again when Joshua stood at the Jordan and the priests put their feet in the water and the water parted. He did it again for Elijah when Elijah went to the Jordan, took his mantle, wrapped it together, smote the water, and the water was divided. God will do it again. Yes, he will. He raptured Enoch. Enoch walked with the Lord and went up to glory. Elijah walked with the Lord and went up to glory. He did it with Jesus. He walked with the Lord and went up to glory. And the Bible tells me that if you and I live right, that one day we'll be caught up to meet him in the midst of the air. Deja vu. He'll do it again. I want you to know today, he will not fail you. He'll always come through. His compassions, they fail not. He's not forgotten you. He's not forsaken you. You may not know it now, but he'll do it again. Is there anybody in here that can testify that God have never failed me yet? God will bring you out time after time. Yes, bless your name. I got a feeling everything is gonna be all right. Touch somebody and tell them, don't you worry, don't you fret. My God Never failed me yet. Everything, yeah, everything is gonna be, all right. Trouble in my way. I have to cry sometime, late awake at night. That's all right. Jesus will fix it after a while. Yes. He healed one blind man, then healed another. Deja vu. He raised a widow named son. He raised Jairus' daughter. Deja vu. Went up and raised Lazarus from the grave. Deja vu. And then when death thought he had him, and the grave thought he could hold him, he walked in to the board meeting between Satan, death, and the grave. Walked in and said, wait a minute, I got some people I got to free. Give me them keys. Yes. Kick the bottom out the grave. Deja vu. And said, I got the key to death, hell, and the grave. And all power is in my hand. Yes. Is there anybody that can testify God healed me? I wish I had a witness in here that'll say the Lord healed me. Just look at that person and tell him he'll do it again. Deja vu. Is there anybody in here ever been out of a job and God provided one? Look at somebody and said deja vu. Is there anybody in here who's had trouble with your children? Yes. Look at somebody and said deja vu. God will